Hashtag the GOAT.
Yeah, the GOAT. Both ways, right?
Yeah. What a crazy weekend storm, wasn't that?
It was just like you said it would be.
The winds whipping up near 100 miles an hour in the mountains. The snow came down, blizzard conditions. It was kind of crazy. But today, a little reprieve. How about time lapse? We did have a few light snow flurries in the valleys. The mountains, though, kept getting snowfall. This is our time lapse off of Ensign Peak. You get these little moments of blue skies, but they wouldn't last too long. Those clouds racing in from west to east, and nice to see a blanket of snow across the Salt Lake Valley. Well, let's talk a little bit about the month of March. What do we typically experience? We average 2 days with highs in the 70s, 8 days in the 60s, 11 days in the 50s, 8 days in the 40s. We get 2 days with temperatures in the 30s. Precipitation, 1.75 inches of water. Snowfall, 5.9 inches. We're already up to 5.2 inches for the month so far, so pretty crazy to be almost at normal here in the 4th day of the month. Let's talk about what the outlook is. Well, the computer model is showing a cooler than normal potential over most of Utah for the month of March, and precipitation, how about above normal potential across the majority of the state? So we'll see how this all works out. The bottom line is we've started the month off definitely on the cool side and definitely on the wet side, and we'll see if it lasts throughout the entire month and recap it for you at the end. Let me show you what our temperatures are like. 21 in Logan with some partial clearing, 16 in Rock Springs, 20s over in Elko, 30s in Wendover and Ely, and 32 in Salt Lake. Cloud cover goes all the way south now into central and southern Utah. 30s over in Moab and Blanding, and holding in the 40s right now in St. George. There is still a little bit of precipitation embedded in this westerly and northwesterly flow. It's not real organized, but there are clouds and there's plenty of, again, little weak disturbances that are riding along. So we'll see mostly cloudy skies overnight and into the day tomorrow. We have a low pressure center holding in the Pacific Northwest and another low holding off here in the Pacific. So watch what happens. The little low up in the northwest comes in and creates this little stationary front that just wants to hold. It doesn't want to move. It stays there. It stays there on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and a little bit of southern moisture comes streaming in ahead of that front, but it isn't going to be until Thursday mid-morning finally that thing starts moving. We'll see scattered rain and snow, light totals in the north. It actually looks like a little bit better for central Utah as that front goes marching on by, and that will be during the day Thursday. So as we look to tomorrow's forecast, lots of clouds. Logan to Salt Lake, temperatures in the 30s to 40s, a bit more sunshine from Moab to Blanding, St. George to Mesquite, and temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Our 7-day forecast, well, our average is 65. We'll be below that for most of the week. Thick clouds Thursday, chance for a little bit of precipitation, but mostly north of St. George. And then we're back into the 60s and sunshine for the weekend, near 70 next Monday. Northern Utah, we're looking at lows in the 20s, highs in the 40s, mostly cloudy tomorrow. We'll keep the clouds Wednesday, chance of a little rain and snow Thursday, and then we cool it back off on Friday. That 42 is 10 degrees below normal. Hey, on Monday nights, we announce our weekly and monthly winners. Congratulations, Ron Rasband. Your Shot of Provo Canyon voted our monthly winner for the month of February and our first weekly winner for the month of March. This pretty shot from Pam Burt at Sand Hollow with all that snow up on those mountains. Great shots. You can check those out at KSLTV.com in the photo galleries, and they've each won a framed print, compliments of Les Olson.
Yeah, a lot of these pictures have drastic differences depending on exactly.
So true.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, speaking of drastic, JJ, the play of the Jazz, drastic.